right, good morning, everyone. As people are settling in, we first want to welcome all of you to the Easthampton Public Safety Complex. A couple of quick housekeeping items here. For those who have not been here before, bathroom facility is right down the hallway there to the left. We have extra masks and hand sanitizer if people need those. And certainly, if anyone needs to take pictures, by all means, please feel free to take pictures throughout this event today. With that being said, I'm going to turn it over to Father Bill for our invocation. Thank you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be here with you today as we swear in our new elected officials. Blessed are you, Lord God of all creation. You have blessed us with the gift of self-governance and blessed us with the wisdom of the ages. As we begin this new year with hopes and dreams of the future, endow us with that wisdom which will guide us through the triumphs and trials ahead. Bind our wounds of the past by bestowing healing grace, and allow that grace to reconcile us from our differences and preserve us in our common goals of equality, justice, and our listening and dedication dauntless, knowing that it is you who alone we serve and whose kingdom we desire to establish. Together, walking hand in hand and shoulder to shoulder, we venture forth into a territory unknown to us. But with your courage, strength, and conviction, we pledge an oath today to meet any challenge with compassion, integrity, and perseverance. No member of our community will be left behind. No job left undone. Together with your help, O God, we will not only succeed, but we will flourish as beacons of light and hope to others. We ask you now to lay your almighty hand upon us this day, that we might fulfill your holy will here, now, and always, God of the ages and without end. Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Dan Carey, and I have the honor of representing Easthampton in the Massachusetts House of Representatives. I'd like to thank you all for being here today, and I especially want to thank Mayor LaChapelle and Chief Norris for the invitation to speak this afternoon. I'd also like to welcome my colleague in the legislature, Senator John Vilas, as well as the newest member of Senator Vilas' staff, our very own Mark Messer, in what I'm confident is John Vilas' best decision so far in 2022. He has hired an Easthampton native. Mark, we are counting on you to keep the senator focused on Easthampton whenever his thoughts drift to those other 10 towns in his district. And finally, but most importantly, welcome and congratulations to our newly elected and re-elected officials. When Chief Norris texted me back in November inviting me to speak here today, I immediately began working long and hard hours on these remarks, these lengthy remarks. And then suddenly the mayor called to let me know the event had changed because of the recent surge. We'd still like you to speak, she said, but we want to make this ceremony as short as humanly possible. So please, Dan, be brief. I will be brief. But I have to warn you that I was forced to cut out some fascinating autobiographical details. Unfortunately, there just isn't time today to tell you about the years I spent in pursuit of my first Little League hit down at Nonotuck Park. About the time I took a wrong turn during a charity 5K race on the Manhattan Rail Trail. Or about the secret to properly stocking the shelves in aisle 4 of Big E's supermarket. They have the little cat food cans in that aisle. Fortunately, what there is time for today, most appropriately, is to thank all of you, our local officials. Over the past 2 pandemic-filled years, the role of local officials has become more important than ever. Here and across the country, people relied on their local officials to get them through this difficult time. We need to thank our health director, Bree Eichstedt, and her team who have worked so hard to keep us safe and informed. I want to thank City Clerk Barbara Bombard and her army of volunteers who make sure our elections run smoothly. Thank you to Chief Alberti, Chief Norris, the brave men and women in your departments who are always at the ready. And thank you to our local elected officials. Thank you for running for office. The folks who run for local office don't do it for the power, the prestige, or the fame. They certainly don't do it for the money. People run for local office because they feel a duty to their community and to their country. Every single day, our American democracy is saved by local officials, Republicans, Democrats, independents. In every city and town across every state of our nation, local officials preserve and sustain our democracy each day by engaging their communities, debating ideas, and making tough decisions. While the work of national politics often sputters and stalls, local officials continue to meet, continue to work, and continue to make decisions that affect the lives of their neighbors and their communities. And as you all continue to do that work, I invite you and I encourage you to please reach out to myself or Senator Vilas if we can ever be of assistance in your work. Personally, I'm very proud to have served on both the Easthampton School Committee and the Easthampton City Council. From that experience, I know firsthand that much of the work of local elected officials can be mundane, but it can also be monumental. In March of 2020, when COVID first closed our schools, the decisions being made were about making sure all our children had food and warm clothes. When City Hall first closed, the decisions being made were about making sure our neighbors, our seniors, and our community had the resources needed to survive. It was local officials who made sure our students were supported, our votes were counted, our neighbors were fed and housed. Thank you to our local officials for your time and commitment. I've been there. The school committee meeting that runs late into the evening, the city council subcommittee that meets on a Saturday morning, the unexpected phone call right when you sit down to a meal. So thank you for your time and your commitment to our community. But I'd also like to send a big thank you to each and every one of your family members for their sacrifices. It's not always easy to have a loved one in public service. The mom or dad who's buttonholed by a customer in the supermarket, or who misses dinner because of a 6 p.m. meeting, or pulls out the laptop to research grant funding during family movie time. To those family members, on behalf of the entire community, I say thank you. And to everyone who's about to be sworn in, I say thank you. Thank you for your willingness to step into these important roles. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your dedication to making Easthampton better and better each day. And with that, I'd like to invite up City Clerk Barbara Bombard to do the swearing in.
So we've got a combination of in-person and by Zoom, and a couple members will be sworn in later. So I'm going to start with the school committee. Remotely, we have Maren Goldstein and Cindy Kwasinski. In person, we have Lori Garcia, Megan Harvey, and Ben Hersey. And you can come on up. Right here, I think. Sure. So I can see everybody here. Hi. All right. Raise your right hand. Better know what I'm saying. I state your name, do solemnly swear.
I, Laurie Garcia, do solemnly swear
That I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all duties
discharge and perform all duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as a school committee member,
as a school committee member,
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the city of Easthampton.
and the city of Easthampton.
Congratulations, all. Okay. Don't sit down yet. Okay, next I'd like to call up the city councilors at large. We have Owen Zarrett, Brad Riley, and Connie Denham. Okay. Well, you have to face me.
We do have to face you.
You have to. Sorry.
Someone's on the
He's on his way? Oh, okay. I state your name, do solemnly swear
I, Brad Zarrett, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all duties
discharge and perform all duties
incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as city councilor at large,
as city councilor at large,
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the city of Easthampton.
and the city of Easthampton.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, don't sit down. Owen, is yours. Next, I'll call up the district councilors. Oh, wait for a minute.
Salem is on his way, but
Yeah, okay. All right. So we have Dan Rist, Tom Peak, and Omar Gomez. If you raise your right hand.
Hello?
Oh, sorry, JP. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, really. All right. I state your name, do solemnly swear
I, Tom Speak, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all duties
discharge and perform all duties
as incumbent upon me as
incumbent on me as District 5 City Councilor.
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
According to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the city of Easthampton.
and the city of Easthampton.
Congratulations. Okay, and then not last but least, but could I have Nicole LaChapelle? I state your name, do solemnly swear
I, Nicole LaChapelle, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all duties,
discharge and perform all duties
oh boy, incumbent upon me
incumbent upon me
as mayor of the city of Easthampton,
as mayor of the city of Easthampton,
oh boy, agreeably to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
agreeably to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
according to the rules of the regulations of the Constitution.
the rules and according
all
to
mixed up.
the rules and regulations of the U.S. Constitution,
There you go.
got it,
The laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the city of Easthampton.
and the city of Easthampton.
Boy, I hope it gets smoother than that. Congratulations.
Thank you
Nicole.
very much.
Read the rod.
Congratulations.
Hi, congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations, everyone. I asked Chief Norris if he was just showing off how quickly his team works. That was a real emergency. But it goes to show two things. We can adapt and continue to work hard in this city as we've done the last couple years and as we're doing right now, and that we're all stronger when we work together as we've been doing and will continue to do. So I know it's a little bit of a subdued party here today, but how about one more round of applause for all of our new sworn-in officials. Congratulations again. Thank you for doing the hard work for our community. And I'd like to invite up Father Hamilton for the benediction. Hey, Salem. You want to do it?
Thank you.
Salem, come on up.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, I guess we can stand right here. Okay. Salem Derby.
Hey.
Okay. Raise your right. I state your name, do solemnly swear
I, Salem Derby, do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all duties
discharge and perform all duties
incumbent upon me
as
Precinct 4 District City Councilor
Precinct 4 District City Councilor
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
according to the best of my knowledge and abilities,
agreeably to the rules and regulations
agreeably to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
of the Constitution of the United States of America,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts,
and the City of Easthampton.
and the City of Easthampton.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't sit down. Salem.
Fine. Thanks.
It's called right under the wire. You don't get a detention for that, do you? Oh, that would be school committee, I guess. In keeping with the expeditiousness of the ceremony, may the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look upon you kindly, give you his peace, his courage, and his perseverance in this new year ahead. God bless us all.
I just want to thank those who ran for office, those who have just been sworn in. I look forward to working with all of you. We've got quite a few challenges ahead of us. To the City Hall employees, City Clerk, I thank you so much for sticking with it. You're doing so many different things at one time. To fire and to police, to DPW for keeping things safe and going forward in the midst of everything changing at the last minute. But also thank you to the residents and voters of Easthampton. I am so honored to be elected for the third time and also to the first four-year term. I look forward to working with our partners in Boston, Representative and Senator. Thank you for coming today. Great to have a messer on the team. I know Easthampton now is #1 in the Senator's book. So to keep it short, I thank you all. I certainly bless you all for the work that you're doing and coming out. Please be healthy and safe. You know, wear a mask. And I don't say this lightly as I looked at how many folks, you're talking 1 in 10 people have gotten COVID. 1 in 602 in our county have died from COVID. Wearing your mask protects other people, but it also may save your life. So with that keeping in mind, have a healthy 2022. Bye, thank you.